In this presentation, I'll do a quick review of the essential parts of a research paper. In Microsoft Word, you'll need to double-click at the very top of the paper to access the header area. The contents of the header should be the same font as the rest of the paper, and it shouldn't include any additional text formatting, such as bold, italics, or color. It should be right aligned to the margin, and it should be set up with just your last name, followed by a space, and then the page number. For the heading, it should be left aligned to the margin. It should include your first and last name on the first line, then the instructor's first and last name on the second line, the course name and the section number on the third line, and then the current date on the fourth line. A descriptive title is informative and it gives your audience a good idea of the topic of the paper. Do not format the text any differently from the rest of the paper. The font type, size, and style should be the same. The first letter of each major word in the title should be capitalized. Minor words such as the, of, and at need not be capitalized. And the title should be center aligned on the page. The body contains the actual content you're sharing with your audience. It should begin with an introductory remark that explains the purpose of your research. What information do you hope to discover and why? Or what ideas do you want to share with others who have similar interests? If the subject of your research paper is career goals, the information you discover, such as salary potential, career options, the best industries for someone with your college major, may all be of interest to classmates or other students with your major. In other words, some of the characteristics of your target audience may be undergraduate students recently introduced to the field of study. As you write, you may want to consider them as a target audience. It's easier to write when you're conscious of who you're writing to and what you hope to share with them. Summarize the articles you choose for your research using your own words. In other words, you need to take someone else's words and express them in the way that you normally express yourself, using vocabulary you normally use. Remember, this is your interpretation of what the author has written, based upon your personal experiences. Someone else may take a totally different meaning away from the article. Just don't forget to acknowledge who you got the ideas from in the first place. We'll talk about that more when we look at how to cite your sources. In the closing paragraph, just add a few remarks about what you discovered during your research. For example, was some of the information you discovered a surprise, or was it just as you expected? Do you agree or disagree with an author's viewpoint?